Hello, hello. So right now on USD Euro JPY, we have this liquidity sweep and price broke the structure. So we want price to create more liquidity, but here there is this imbalance and there is this order block. And right now we have this order block also. So we'll wait for price to create more structure. Price have created a break of structure. We have this low. So we want price to sweep liquidity. It should break the previous structure so we can enter. And the next high, stop loss below this low, and the next imbalance will be our target. But in this case, price in one candle only, it directly came and tapped this order block. So we want more confirmation. Hello, hello. Let's see US 30. Yesterday, I gave this signal on US 30. Price sweep liquidity gave us a breakout structure and this order block, and the next high was target. Here, same thing is happening. We can see on US 30, price have tapped like it's this candle will sweep all this liquidity. And we can look for a continuation trade to the upside. And we have this sell side liquidity to upside. If you go to 1 minute, price have already tapped this area and gave us a breakout structure. So we'll wait for price to create more structure. So can you use for that? So we can use that for our entry. Hello, hello. Please hit the like button. So right now you can see price is going to the upside. We want to take continuation trade. And on gold, in the morning, I marked this order block, but price did not give us any follow through. So price failed this order block. Again, this I marked this. Again, this zone also failed by this order block. I was waiting for price to break this previous high so I can look for buy side entry. But right now, price have broken this structure and now it's going to the downside. And if you look at 4 hour, we can see price have tapped this area, this structure, and this previous candle closed like 4 hour candle was bearish over here with a pin bar forming, pin bar type. If you go to 30 minutes, we can see it's going continuing to the downside. So we can look for a continuation trade to the downside, but there is no structure which induce anything. Like we have this equal highs. There is this candle, but let's see what is. Euro USD, I'm looking for buy side on Euro USD. So this is the order block. I'm waiting for price to give us a change of pattern. Price is in consolation from yesterday. So I want price to sweep the liquidity and then give us a breakout structure so we can look for a continuation trade. Yeah, my side is also to the upside. Like I'm waiting for price to give us a structure, some kind of structure, so we can enter. There is no point in entering in consolation, right? Hit the like button. Right here on gold also, the thing is we want price to create structure in this leg. Like how price works is here we have this structure, right? But when price was coming to the downside, it didn't give us any structure over here, right? Price started to fall directly. So what price can do is it will sweep all this liquidity and then it should continue to the upside. So we want price to create structure before our order block. So we can use that for our entry. Like what here we have this unlimited order block. Price will come at this area, it will mitigate this previous order block. It will consolidate, and in one candle it will sweep all this liquidity, it will tap this order block, and then it will break the previous structure. That's where the new leg starts, and that's where we will enter. We are not trying to catch tops and bottoms like this. We are trying to catch the move when it started to going in that direction. News is at 7:30, like in 2 hours, but I don't think it will impact that much. US 30, I'm bullish on US 30. I'm waiting for price to do a liquidity sweep again here. Yesterday on BTC also, yesterday's live, this trade was given. Although price, I entered over here, but when price broke the previous structure, I was break even and price hit my stop loss and then it went to the upside. If you have any questions, you can ask in the comment section. And there is an order block on US 30 here in this area. So I'm bullish until price does not give us a change of pattern. Right now, this is just liquidity sweep. So yesterday, Anjali USD also played out. Yes, but it did not hit my take profit. Like I was waiting for price to hit the next high, like this next high. It went out to 1:4. I was like my target was to the upside. Same time of order block is on AUD USD, but I'm still not sure because there is another order block here. And if price fulfills this order block, probably price will create more liquidity. For example, if this order block is mitigated, then there is no point of this imbalance, right? So once price mitigates, it will create more liquidity. Like this will be a trend line liquidity. So price will need to break this area, and then it will sweep all this liquidity, and then it should continue. So, and if we look at this order block, this candle, we want to see this wick to the right side, not to the left. Like this is the last candle should be the right candle. This is the left candle. So this is already mitigated. This will be mitigated somewhere. Let's see. So we have this trend line liquidity. If price would have made lows like this, there is difference between this and this. This is liquidity. This is creating more liquidity. I book 50% on 50% TP. That's nice, bro. US30 also played out good yesterday. Hit the like button. On USD CAD, we have this imbalance. It's showing that our direction is going to downside. And on 50 minutes, we can see there is this order block which took out the previous structure, creating this Quasimodo pattern. So I think on USD CAD should continue to the downside. So we can look for a continuation trade. Here, this is just a liquidity sweep. So if this breaks and creates more liquidity like this, then we can enter at this order block, put our stop loss above this high, and we can target the next liquidity like this. Same thing we can see on USD GPY also. So I'm waiting for price to here, same thing. Price broke the structure to the downside. We have this inducement, this push, which took out all this liquidity and then gave us breakout structure, creating this imbalance, which also broke the structure over here. Right? Just because price have tapped this order block does not mean it will continue. What it can do is it will go and sweep liquidity and it will break the structure. Okay, so we want price to break the previous inducement, not any random low, right? So if this strong low is broken, then we can confirm that it should continue downside. Right now there is this order block, so we can expect a same thing, like price will react from this order block. It will create inducement, which will sweep all this liquidity. So a lot of people will try to sell over here, and then price will grab this liquidity and it will break the structure, creating this breaker block, this order block. So if price creates more liquidity, then only we will enter at this area to the upside. So let's see what happens. And if price reacts from this order block and breaks this low, then we can see there will be a shift in the momentum. Like this trend line should break, and then probably price will continue the downside. So we'll look for continuation trade, not tomorrow, not today, but tomorrow. I think US30 is the easiest pair to trade. hit the like button, and also if you have any questions, you can ask in the comment section, or if you want me to check any pair out. I am from Maharashtra, bro. So right now we can say this is the 50-minute imbalance here, but the structure has been already mitigated. Like if you see, this is the candle which swept out all this liquidity, but when price broke the structure over here, it already mitigated this high, and then it continued. So we can say this has been already mitigated right here. So there is no point in entering at this area. We need to like uh, wait for new inducement and new structure break. How much time of experience you had, and about what about your accuracy? So this channel is only like 3 years old. I made this channel in 2022. So I have 5 to 6 years of experience in SNC only. Uh, so here in US 30, we can say this week and this high. So there is a slight imbalance in the price. I'm still learning with 20 but capacity. That's good. Your video helped me a lot. Thanks. Sir. And what about your accuracy? Accuracy is like 60-70%, depends on the setup. Own money, bro. Where are you from? So we want price to reject and then break the structure. So we can use this order block for our next entry. I think this will happen at 7 o'clock. I learned from your video a lot. I used to SMC for past 1.5 years. That's good, bro. I'm glad. I'm glad. Please hit the like button. So price did not give us any inducement over here. So I think price will come to this area only, which is this one. So we are getting a rejection. Still price have not break. Can you explain inducement? Inducement is just a liquidity sweep, nothing. So we can see price is forming a thin bar over here. So if price, for example, if price is going to the upside, and if you consider this as higher low, price comes and sweeps this low and then it breaks, then it will be inducement. And you will consider this, and then you will consider this as strong low. And then price will tap this order block and then it will continue the upside. And when price breaks this low, if price sweeps this liquidity, we want another candle which took out this high. So it should be quick moment, not its price will not break this high slowly. Now if price breaks this previous high, then it will consider as inducement. So price took out all this liquidity. But looking at the drop, I think it will continue, but I will only enter if price breaks this high and then taps, so we can look for another entry. So this is a live examples of it. This is live example of inducement. On Euro JPY also we can see price took out this previous low and again it can continue to the upside. See what the please hit the like button. Here also price took out this low. Price closed in this structure. So we can expect a pullback and it should continue higher, taking out all this liquidity. Let's see. If you have any questions, you can ask in the comment section. Sweet. The original moment will start after 1 hour. Till then, we want price to give us a setup. Yeah, price tap this area. This is a candle. So the structure has been mitigated. I think price will continue on BTC to the upside. Can we get 10 likes on this stream? USD price is still consolidating in this area. I see GBP has tapped this order block, but there is trendline liquidity below this low. So if you want to enter, then we'll wait for price to break this previous high. Then only it's like it's a good confirmation. It's a good confirmation. And all this structure has been mitigated till here. All this structure has been mitigated. Price have tapped this order block on GBP AUD. So if this breaks, then we can expect a good move to the downside. So we can look for continuation trades. Same setup. If you have any questions, you can ask. Let's wait for reaction here. So if this zone fails, then probably we'll look for a sell side trade in continuation after 1 hour. So I'm waiting for price to set up a like give us a setup. Set up a setup. On DXY, price broke the structure, created this trend line liquidity. And here price is still consolidating, but if you notice, there's this wick which took out liquidity and this bodied candle. And if this low breaks, then we can expect a good move to the downside. So probably we look for buy side trades on GU, EU, AU. So GBVFDA finally broke the structure, so we can expect Please hit the like button. Let's see. Continuation trades on gold. OD Kolla. How is GU? GU, I think price like all the USD pairs will continue to upside, but right now price is consolidating here. We want price to break this previous structure, then only the direction will be confirmed. Because there is no point directly entering here because price will just hit our stop loss and then it will continue to upside. We have this order block here, this one, and there is this trend line liquidity and there is this trend line liquidity above the structure. We have new high, and overall the direction of price is going to the upside. So we can look for buy side entry, put our stop loss below this low, because there is also a breakup block over here. Or you can take two separate entries. One is this order block and second is this order block. Second is this breakup block. Welcome. Same on EU also I'm looking for same. But if this zone breaks, and I don't think so price will just break this. It will sweep all this liquidity and then it will continue downside. So it should continue sweeping this liquidity. So that's why on DXY also, you can see there is this order block. In US 30, there is 30 seconds. I think price will fulfill this imbalance. There is this imbalance and order block. we can see this price swept this previous low, and now it's still continuing to higher.